bait you're using? I don't see your rod and reel. You don't want to answer? I understand. I know you heard that. It sounded pretty big. I'm going to go try to catch that one. Well, good luck, man. Hey.
Hi.
We are roasting alive in camp right now. It's, how hot is it?
80 degrees, but I don't know what the humidity is.
I don't know. It's hot. We have a dilemma in front of us. Our campsite here is called a hike-in campsite. You can't just drive your car to it and load it. Now, anytime we camped before, we always camped right next to our vehicle. And that gave us access to a lot of stuff. Dutch ovens and stoves and all stuff. But here we had to hike it back. And it's about a mile hike, almost exactly a mile. Kayak, it's a little shorter. We took a lot of our stuff by kayak. We took a lot by a wagon. And it took us a while. It took a lot of effort. And then we brought a bunch more stuff the next day too. So we got about 4 or 5 trips that we're looking at to get out of this place tomorrow. And we're going to start doing that tonight, I think. We'll make a trip or two just to get it out of the way. But it's a lot. We probably have 1,000 pounds worth of gear that we have to move. And we really don't feel like doing it because we're just sitting here in the shade, but we really have to do it. And then the only water we can drink here, because there's no water pumps, is we have to filter lake water. And it has a little bit of an aftertaste to it. So it's kind of hard for us to drink regularly. We're such city folk. And so here we are in the heat, probably getting a little dehydrated. We have to hydrate ourselves with the lake water. And then we have to make a bunch of trips back and forth across this park to get to our van. We're not looking forward to it. This was supposed to be something that was lightweight, but this was my first lightweight camping try. And though we got it down to 1,000 pounds worth of gear, normally we take about 3,000 pounds, I think. So next week when I go solo camping, I really have to do a good job of whittling it down to just stuff that fits into my backpack. And that's going to be a big difference than any other type of camping I ever did. I don't even know what I'll be able to do there. But I'll have to figure it out. That's what we're doing now. We're just kind of contemplating the walk ahead of us. We're not looking forward to it. So we're going to drink some water. What are you doing, Kathy?
I'm getting water.
Now we drink it, right?
Put the filter on, then filter it. Yep.
Oh, we have to filter it. Let me show you that process. So that's how we filter our water. It's a bit of a process, but it's not too bad. Like I said, sometimes you can kind of taste a little lake taste in it, but not too often. It might be our imaginations too. We have no idea. We're not used to drinking lake water. Are you used to drinking lake water?
No, I'm not.
We don't drink lake water. Well, we do now. Filtered lake water. All right, let's get some dinner going. We got a fire going. Dinner tonight is simple. Beans. Well, cowboy beans, right?
That's right.
Are you gonna have any?
No.
Why not?
Sauce is too hot.
Yeah, I bought, well,
It was going to be just for you.
yeah, but we decided to eat it together, and it's too hot. So we're gonna have hot beans and venison burger.
Yep. And I'm going to have some stroganoff.
And you're gonna have some, not stroganoff, chicken Alfredo.
Chicken Alfredo.
Yeah, we'll get our dinners figured out. But one thing's for sure, certain is you're not gonna have beans, right?
I'm not
All right.
having beans.
I'm gonna eat the beans, and it's gonna have a pound of venison burger in it too. Start with 1 can Bush's beans. Like for my hiking, camping trips, this is something I just can't bring. I mean, we had to carry this a mile to get it here. It doesn't seem like much, but it's made of metal. It's kind of heavy and it adds up after a bit. So this is the kind of stuff I have to learn to do without when I'm camping. And I'm a little nervous about that because I've always brought stuff like this camping. Something else I'm gonna have to learn to live without is this thing right here. A cooler full of ice. I've always taken a cooler full of ice camping. How can I go camping without a cooler? Is it even possible? My mind's telling me no. What am I going to eat? Well, dehydrated food, that's what I'm going to eat. Something else that I can't bring next week? A giant onion. A giant onion's heavy. We had to carry this a mile to get it here. Can't be a giant onion on backpacking camping trips. If Kathy were to have those cowboy beans, it would probably put her in cardiac arrest. They're really hot. Here's what she's having instead. Do you guys make cowboy beans where you live? I love it. It's really good. Something else that I can't take camping with me next week when I go on my backpacking camping trip is a Guinness Extra Stout. How will I ever survive camping?
Those are good.
Is it rehydrated good?
Mm-hmm.
The chicken too?
Yeah.
Ooh, there you are. I was wondering where you were. We've been walking for a little bit. We're taking, I don't know, a couple 100 pounds worth of gear to the car. I told you it was a mile walk. I lied. It's only 0.8 miles. And we get to the van. I'm exhausted. Happy that I get to the van because I'm tired. And look at these clouds. God is good.